Hey everybody, it's Mare here from Mare Product Reviews, and I recognize you haven't heard from me for a while. So I'm here to tell you why. We have been going through some serious home renovations in the year 2021, and I'm going to show you. The year 2020 left so many people spending so much more time at home. We transitioned to working from home and going to school from home, and it left us spending more time in our space and thinking about things that we needed to clarify or change to make our space work better for us. By the end of the year, my husband Jeff and I had identified that we had a lot of changes that we wanted to make. We knew that we didn't want to move to a new house. We knew that we didn't want to change big like that, but we did want to update our current house and really make the space work better for us. So what began as a full kitchen renovation really turned into a renovation of practically the whole main level of our house. So let me start out by showing you our kitchen when we originally bought the house. This is before we upgraded appliances and the sink and things like that, but this is what the house looked like originally. So you can see this very narrow, like condo-sized actual kitchen space that's in the corner of this large room. And then you have a large dining area over in front of the window, and then a huge space off to the side. But the actual kitchen space with cabinets and things is relatively small. You can see in the right-hand corner, that's the pantry, and that's all the pantry storage that I had, and everything is kind of cramped and closed in. We used to have our dining table in this area in between the kitchen and the window, and then the other space was just kind of used for random furniture and really changed throughout the years. But in 2020, we built in this window seat and we moved our table out of the way and designated that corner in front of the sliding glass door as our dining area. So we just felt like this space in front of the window was just tons of wasted space. We didn't do anything with it. And so we decided when we redid the kitchen that we really wanted to open that up and use that space for a large designated kitchen and then a separate dining area off to the side. Another thing to consider before we renovated the kitchen was this wall right here. So this is our dining area, and the wall here on the left is the other side of our laundry room. And our laundry room space was really this narrow walkway where you walked in from the garage door and the washer and dryer kind of stuck out. And it was just a very narrow space that we wanted to use as a mudroom and a laundry room, but it was just quite small. So we decided as part of this renovation that we were going to move that wall. And move it we did. We took that wall out 2 feet and added a whole additional 2 feet to our laundry room area so we didn't have this narrow walkway anymore. So while we didn't really start the whole kitchen renovation until 2021, that's our year to get things done, we did begin tearing out in 2020, and in November, we moved this wall. This line right here shows you where the old wall used to be, and you can see the additional 2 feet on this side. Over Christmas break, we spent time enjoying the holidays and also systematically ripping our house apart. We decided that we are not just going to be flooring our new kitchen space, but we're also going to take that flooring out into the living room, to the hallway, and down the hall into the bathroom, as well as in the laundry room. Lots of new flooring and a lot to rip out. The big tear out for our kitchen was scheduled the beginning of January, right before our new cabinets would be ready to go in. So in the meantime, we ripped out the wood flooring that was in front of our front door and started pulling out carpet strips and getting it ready so that we could easily cut that carpet and tear it out very quickly, pretty much as soon as our Christmas tree went down. We also had some matching cabinets throughout our house that matched the old kitchen cabinets in both the laundry room and the hallway that we went ahead and pulled out. We wanted to make sure here at the end of the hallway that we had this removed, whether it was going to go back in and be painted or whatever we were going to do there if we're going to build something else, but we wanted it to be out so we could have the same flooring going underneath and we could have the option to tear it out without feeling stuck because there's no flooring underneath it. In addition to tearing things out, we also decided to address some problems that we've had in the house, like poor lighting in our living room, the front room of our house, and our dining room. So looking at our living room, our front room, we've got lights that go down the hallway, And there's one light in this room. That's a dome light that's over the door, which is obviously off right now. Otherwise, the entire room, there are no other lights in the ceiling. So this room is lit by this light that's over the door, and there's one light that's over top of our stairwell. There's lots of natural light during the day, but in the nighttime, there's no lighting whatsoever, except for these two. Except for Christmas time, of course, when it's lit by the tree. Wow, so we just got all the lights on, hooked up and turned on, and it is amazingly light in here. You can see lots of dog hair on the couch that you couldn't see before. You can see that it's dark outside. You can see details that you've never seen before. And previously, so we still need to cap off this light here, but previously, the only way to light this room at nighttime, we would have to depend on the lights in our hallway just down here, this tiny light in the corner, and then the light over our stairwell. And now we can turn them all off and our room is independently lit, or lit. As we've been living in darkness in a room without light. So it is, the effect right now of just all this lighting is pretty amazing. And the living room lighting situation was really similar to what was going on in half of our kitchen area or the dining room area. We have these two light fixtures here, what was over the previous dining area, the light that's in the center of the kitchen area, and then we have this little spotlight that was right over the sink. But if you come over to the dining room area, you'll see that there are no lights in the ceiling whatsoever. The only lighting that we have on this side of the room is a small floor lamp in the corner. So it's really shadowy. We have tons of natural light that comes into this area during the day, but at nighttime, we've got a constant romantic lighting happening unintentionally. The can lighting added to this dining room has made a world of difference, and we plan to do can lighting throughout the rest of the kitchen after the cabinets were placed in and in different areas throughout the house. But man, adding in some can lighting has made such a difference. So we were constructively making some things better throughout the house and tearing things out, like baseboards and flooring here and there. We paused to celebrate a very lovely Christmas, and then we began the massive tear out of 2021. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve an extremely minimalist kitchen. The only items that I own in my kitchen are this soap dispenser, a sponge in the sink, a cutting board that's currently drying, and a dish towel. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. This is Home Renovations 2021, just beginning. These are the only items that are currently in my kitchen besides this crap on my fridge. Everything else is cleared out and empty. Eyes look your last upon these cabinets because tomorrow we are removing them. This is big. We've done a lot of work coming up to this project for full renovations, but starting tomorrow, that's when we are tearing out the actual cabinets in the kitchen, and I'm really excited. So as you can see, our kitchen area is divided in half by this L shape. It looks like a condo-sized kitchen that's in a rather large kitchen area. Okay, this is how we're living for the next little bit. This is now my pantry. That's where all my food is. Besides those snacks that are on the table, that's my new countertop where I've got a toaster oven and some things to get us by when we're eating. We've taken the leaf out of our table to make it smaller, and I need to take these extra chairs and stools down and out of the kitchen. I'm missing some flooring, so we are reflooring the whole top floor. The main work that's being done is that our kitchen is being gutted and completely renovated, but we are also doing new flooring throughout the living room, the hallway, the laundry room, the bathroom. So basically everything on my main level floor except for the bedrooms. So a lot of work that's going to be happening, and it's all starting with removing the cabinets, redoing the electrical, plumbing, and things like that to get ready for new stuff. And then by the end of the week, our new flooring should be getting installed, and next week the cabinets coming in. They are built and ready to go and ready to be installed next week. So we are getting to work on this. Okay, let's take a look at some of the things that we've done in preparation for this already. So obviously we're slowly ripping out floor in areas because we have a lot of flooring to pull out. Some of it's all the way out, some of it's not. I've painted the kitchen. Oh, missed a spot. Just kidding. There's gonna be cabinets there, so that was intentional. So we've got painting done. And you may notice that these are two different colors. There needs to be some finishing fixes on this wall, which was newly built. So I am going to repaint this wall this color after that's fixed. We've got some blending things that we need to fix on this wall and on this wall. All right, some other things that we've done in preparation are this new washer and dryer, which are stacked ridiculously high at the moment. We still have some old cabinets in here, and we've ripped some out. This is how I'm functioning in my laundry room, not very well. And we've pulled out all the flooring in here, so you can see the line where the wall used to be right here. And we've added, or sorry, this is the line where the wall used to be, and we've added 2 feet to this room. So we'll be able to do a proper mud room in here. We also need to do some can lighting in here. And that's how the laundry room is currently looking. And we're ripping out flooring and carpeting here. This is old flooring that this fun linoleum was underneath some tiles that were laid over top in the laundry room, and I just thought that I'd save it because it is really beautiful. We had wood planks that were here framed out by the door, and eventually it's just going to be one flooring throughout the whole room. So I'm really excited for that not to be distracting, to have different flooring. I think it's going to make the space look really different. The walls are a mess because some furniture is down. This is now our coat hook area because everything has been ripped out, and all of this furniture, and all of this carpeting, which is so gross, can be out. We have baseboards pulled out and tack strips pulled out in preparation. So in a couple of days, when it's time to pull up the carpet, we'll just slice it and roll it up, and hopefully we've done a lot of stuff leading up to it, which will make it easier. We're also going to be taking everything out of the hallway. Everything is really looking a mess, except for this area, which is looking rather empty and ready to go. So as of tomorrow, we are no longer going to have this cutting all of our space in half. It's going to be torn out, and our kitchen is going to take up all of this space, and it is going to be great. So thank you, oak cabinets. You have served me well in the past 6 years. Thank you, countertops. I have cleaned you often and frequently in that amount of time. Goodbye, strange textured stain on this counter. I don't know what you are. I've never known what you were, and I have never been able to remove you. I will miss you. I guess you will be removed as this whole piece of Formica is ripped out. So best of luck in your future journeys. This is it. So, 2 things that we've done in preparation. I'm exhausted and excited and nervous and mostly excited. And I am ready to move forward from this dated kitchen, and we have been planning for months. Not 4, like the number 4. We've been planning for a lot of months about exactly what we're gonna do. We had it completely planned out before Christmas. We'd ordered everything end of November, beginning of December, and then it was just a waiting game until the holidays were over, and now this is happening. And we're gonna be living a little bit crazy until it's done, but it's all going to be worth it. So construction 2021, I guess technically this wall removal was 2020. So construction 2021 begins tomorrow. And I sure hope they're ready with that floor, because we have destroyed the existing floor here. So I'm going to stop right here before the massive tear out, and next time I'm going to show you guys the full gutting of our kitchen, new cabinets, and new flooring. Stay tuned.